Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we got the calendar for the month of May, which is going to be the final patch of the current season that we're in. And we have first of all the reveal of two new heroes, and they've actually been called out by name in the AFK journey YouTube post, saying that we're going to have the Evie, who is a light bearer, and Nerion, who is a Graveborn character. We'll talk about them. Yeah, but that is obviously big news. Also, which is probably not great, is the fact that we're gonna get one week after the other. Like, you're gonna have 7th of May, the banner for Evie, and then 15th of May, the banner for Nerion. And that is going to be, that's going to be tough. And these are probably going to be the final two rate-up heroes for the season. And if you guys know anything about previous seasons, usually the final or second last heroes on rate up have been pretty meta, like Corden, we had Ravaged, even Lenya way a long time ago. And yeah, I mean, you might be Lenya what? But at one point, Lenya actually was meta. Anyway, so yeah, there's a potential that one, maybe both, could potentially be meta for something. And yeah, okay, so let's begin by talking about Evie. She's a light bearer character. We've seen her in the story for this season, and actually we first saw her in like a season trailer, I think 2 seasons ago. It's been over 6 months, I think, since we've first seen Evie. Light bearer type hero. I don't really know what more to expect from her kit. There could be mage, she could be support. Honestly, could even be a rogue. I really think it's going to be difficult to say, obviously, about Evie. But when I first look at Evie, it gives me a lot of Sylvan vibes. When I first look at Sylvan, I'm like, just looks like a basic guy character, and Evie kind of just a basic girl character. But Sylvan really impressed us with his overall performance. When I first saw him in his reveal, I was not really expecting much. I thought he was going to be a very, very basic and passable hero, but he was so meta. So Evie, who knows if the same type of thing is going to happen. But out of these two, I am much more interested in Nerion. I think Nerion looks really cool. She is confirmed to be a Graveborn by the team, basically in that post, and she has green hair. Of course, I think we could have probably inferred that, and she looks a bit like some sort of Thalassa type creature. She looks like a sea creature because you have those like green fins coming out. Obviously we can't see very clearly, but she looks like those Dead Tide warriors, Thalassa type vibes, those reptilian type creatures, sea creatures or something. So I'm honestly, based on design, I am much more excited about Nerion, if that's how you pronounce the name. But you guys can let me know what you think about this, of course, and obviously we can't just go off of design. We have to also go off of what their skills actually are when they are released. So apart from all of this, we do also have the Frieren collab coming 1st of May, which I think everyone is anticipating, everyone's hyped up for. I'm also very hyped up, and I just have some sort of feeling that these may be the first time we get a collab that is actually meta heroes, because in the past, all collabs have been luxury heroes, whale toys, and kind of passable. But like, I feel like it is around a time to eventually have a collab being meaningful, and Frieren is probably one of the best examples because it is such a popular IP right now. And like, usually they do, I feel like in general the developers do try to make the popular fan favorite heroes also strong. Like Shimiro is a fan favorite, Contest was a fan favorite, Twins were a fan favorite from AFK Arena, and obviously you guys know how dominant all of these heroes have been. Even Galahad was a fan favorite, and she is the queen of Endless Dream Realm. So yeah, I think I just have a feeling there's potentially some meta usage here. I would definitely say save up your resources, because we also have, you know, these 2 upcoming rate up heroes, and that's why I said for Hepler's banner, just skip him, because even though Hepler is kind of interesting, I just feel like around the corner there's so much more potential for a better actual meta defining heroes. And yeah, as you guys see here as well, having one rate up banner 1 week after the other one, that is going to be difficult to, if both of them are somewhat meta, or we're going to have to decide between them. Okay, then we have the anime event, which is going to be a lot of free rewards, and it looks like free soul sigils for Himmel. Yeah, this is Himmel, the blue-haired guy, and then Frieren is the mage, the main character of the Frieren anime. But here it's just looking like we have the soul sigils of Himmel, And then also these are going to be the rate up basically tickets for the collab banner invite letters. And then you just have some other cosmetic items which do look cool. I think I am excited for that. 7-day login is also going to give us maybe one copy of Frieren, some copies of Himmel, and then also some rate up or tickets for the collab banner, which is nice. And then the other big news is Ravaged. Look at who we see again. It is Gervan. It is our friend or enemy actually from the story of this season. Even though I'm a story skipper, I get the gist of basically what is going on. And he is the villain of this season with his wheelchair, and he is going to be the Ravaged boss, which is crazy. People were talking about this or predicting this right at they were predicting it even when we first had the season trailer. The first season trailer where they showed Gervan and basically, Sylvan teleporting Gervan down so that he doesn't fall down the stairs. And in hindsight, he probably should have just let him fall down the stairs. But anyway, so Gervan is going to be back for Ravaged Realm, and this is going to be starting, if we look at it here, around May 7th. So it's coming up pretty soon. And that is, of course, exciting. Ravaged Realm, to see what the meta is going to shape up to be. We don't know anything really about his skills or abilities. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty. I honestly was not expecting, like, people were saying this right from the beginning, but like, I just was like, he doesn't. He's just a human student. How can he be like, that ultimate final boss at the end of the season? But he is. And then, of course, a lot of rewards from that. They're not going to show us the cosmetic items yet that you will get from Ravaged Realm, so we're going to have to wait for that. Clash funds, we're already in it right now. We're going to finish it up. We have the Crystal Clash. New side quest is going to be the Heroic Gauntlet. New season preview, which is going to be coming around May 15th. May 15th is going to be the new season preview. That's interesting. Can't wait for that. And then Starry Right. That's probably just, an event for just some more rewards. Pearl Tycoon. No one is looking forward to Pearl Tycoon. I did tell the developers this, that Pearl Tycoon is one of the most repetitive and overdone events. And it's like, at this point, it's like it's not even that, I guess, demanding or time consuming, but it's just so boring now, Pearl Tycoon. But yeah, and then Relentless Rumble, which is just nice to have, some more gameplay. But that is it for basically, this is going to be taking us right until the end of May. And then that's basically going to be the end of this season. I believe this season is going to be finishing around the end of May, right? Because yeah, we're going to have the new season preview and things like that. So this is going to take us right up until the end of the season. This is all that we have left for this season. So let me know what you guys think about all this information. What are you the most hyped for? I think everyone's probably most hyped for the collab, especially if you have seen the Frieren anime. I think also being hyped for the Ravaged Realm boss, seeing what the meta is going to shape up to be and what his skills are. I think that's really exciting. And we will get to know it like 7 days ahead of time by checking out the VN server. And then the raid up heroes, of course, is also exciting. And you guys can let me know your predictions on these heroes. But thank you guys all so much for watching. That's going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.